Ever wondered who could truly challenge Superman? Not just physically, but on a level that makes his strength irrelevant? Today we're diving deep into one of DC's most terrifying cosmic beings, the Spectre, the literal spirit of vengeance. And trust me, you can't punch divine judgment. So, who or what is the Spectre? Imagine the embodiment of God's wrath, a divine force bound to a human host to judge the wicked. This isn't just a powerful entity. It's a fundamental aspect of the DC universe's cosmology. Its job is to deliver retribution, and its power is, for all intents and purposes, limitless. The Spectre can warp reality, manipulate matter and energy on a cosmic scale, grow to the size of a universe, and is virtually omnipotent when carrying out its mission. He's not playing by the rules of physics. He is the rules. Now, let's talk about the Man of Steel. We all know Superman. He's the benchmark for superheroes. Super strength, speed, flight, heat vision, the whole package. Over the years, we've seen countless versions of him, from the classic post-crisis Superman to the godlike cosmic armor Superman. His physical feats are legendary. He can move planets, fly faster than light, and withstand the force of supernovas. He represents hope, order, and the peak of physical power. But here's the fundamental problem for Superman in this matchup. His powers are physical. He punches hard. He flies fast. The Spectre operates on a completely different plane of existence. He's a metaphysical being. It's like trying to use a hammer to fix a software bug. The tool just isn't right for the job. Superman's greatest strength, his physical might, becomes his greatest weakness against an opponent who isn't bound by physicality. Let's look at their history in the comics, specifically during the Judgment Day event. In this storyline, a fallen angel named Esmodel attempts to usurp the power of the Spectre. The Spectre's human host at the time, Hal Jordan, is temporarily separated from the divine spirit. The unbound Spectre, now influenced by Esmodel, goes on a rampage, believing all of humanity deserves judgment. He unleashes hell on Earth literally. He freezes hell over, releases damned souls, and begins to systematically dismantle civilization. The heroes of the DC universe, including the Justice League and Superman, are completely outmatched. Superman tries to confront the Spectre, and what happens is a perfect illustration of this power gap. The Spectre simply swats him away like a fly. He's not even a threat. He's an annoyance. At one point, the Spectre grows to a colossal size, towering over the Earth. All the physical force the heroes can muster is utterly meaningless against a being who can rewrite the laws of reality on a whim. Think about the Spectre's abilities. He can turn Superman into a block of kryptonite. He could de-age him into a powerless baby. He could erase the concept of a yellow sun from the universe. He could simply judge Clark Kent and find him wanting. And this is the core of the Spectre's power: judgment. The Spectre's power is at its peak when he's judging the guilty. Now, Superman is the epitome of good, right? So, the Spectre couldn't just destroy him outright without a reason. However, the Spectre's judgment isn't always black and white. It can be manipulated, or its interpretation can be skewed, as we saw with Esmodel's influence. A rogue or unbound Spectre is a threat to the entire cosmos, good and evil alike. In one famous instance, the Spectre, seeking to eliminate all magic, went on a rampage that even the most powerful magic users in the DCU couldn't stop. It took a massive cosmic event and the intervention of other divine forces to finally put him in check. So, could any version of Superman win? Let's consider the heavy hitters. What about Superman Prime 1 Million, the golden god who spent millennia in the sun? His power is immense, bordering on magical. He has reality-warping abilities of his own. This would be a much closer fight. He could potentially resist some of the Spectre's direct attacks. But even then, he's up against a force that is, by definition, an extension of the ultimate authority in the DC universe, the Presence. It's a battle of near omnipotence versus true omnipotence. Then there's the cosmic armor Superman, also known as the Thought Robot. This isn't really Superman. It's a conceptual weapon built to defend reality itself from ultimate threats. It operates on a narrative level, literally existing in the story of the DC universe to fight beings who threaten the entire story. Against this version, the Spectre might actually be at a disadvantage. The cosmic armor Superman is designed to adapt and counter any threat to existence. It's a fight between the ultimate judge and the ultimate defender. This is where the debate gets really interesting, as they operate on similar abstract levels of power. But for any standard version of Superman, from post-crisis to New 52 to Rebirth, the answer is a resounding no. The Spectre's power isn't about strength, it's about authority. He has the divine authority to unmake creation. When Superman fights someone like Darkseid or Doomsday, he's fighting a physical battle, even if it's on a cosmic scale. When he fights the Spectre, he's fighting a concept. He's fighting the very idea of divine wrath. And that's a fight you can't win by punching harder. The Spectre is a walking, talking plot device whose power level is whatever the story needs it to be to enforce divine will. During Judgment Day, how did the heroes win? They didn't. They couldn't fight the Spectre head-on. Instead, they had to find a new worthy host for the spirit of vengeance. The solution was theological and spiritual, not physical. They appealed to a higher power and found a way to rebind the Spectre to a human soul, Hal Jordan's, to give it conscience and direction. It proves the point perfectly. You don't defeat the Spectre. You appease it or redirect it. So in the end, Superman versus the Spectre is less of a who would win and more of a how fast would Superman lose. The Spectre is a nightmare matchup for any character whose powers are primarily physical. He's a cosmic horror that embodies a force of nature beyond comprehension. Superman is the man who can move mountains, but the Spectre is the one who decides if the mountain should even exist in the first place. It's a testament to the incredible depth of the DC universe that characters like this can coexist. It reminds us that there are threats beyond supervillains and alien invaders, threats that are fundamental, cosmic, and terrifyingly powerful. Superman will always be our champion, but even he has his limits when faced with divine judgment. What do you think? Is there a version of Superman I missed that could take on the spirit of vengeance? Let me know down in the comments. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this deep dive into cosmic power scaling, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more. See you in the next one.